What's going on, you guys? My name's Camo. I'm a North Carolina real estate broker, and I get hundreds of questions from first-time homebuyers every day. And the most common questions that I get are the exact ones that I'm answering in this video today. So let's keep it short and sweet, and let's break down complicated topics into something simple to understand. Let's talk about financing. As a first-time buyer, it's more than likely that you will be using financing. The biggest influences on actually getting approved for the financing are your debt-to-income ratio and your credit score. A simple formula to calculate your debt-to-income ratio is by using the 28/36 rule. This is saying that your monthly mortgage payment cannot exceed 28% of your monthly gross income, and your annual debt payments cannot exceed 36% of your gross annual income. And on the screen for you now is what to expect based on your credit score when it comes to rates. Next, let's talk about what kind of homes you should buy. The best kind of home for a first-time buyer is a new construction house. This is due to the fact that banks are much more likely to give you a loan for this. And that's because when banks are giving out loans, they're assessing the kind of risk that they're taking on. And there isn't much risk when the house is brand new. And these developments tend to give amazing incentives for buyers. And you don't have to worry about anything breaking inside the house, like say that your water heater goes out or your HVAC. They have warranties covering all of that. With that being said, there is an insane strategic advantage when it comes to new construction. And that comes with being early. The earlier you are, the more equity and appreciation you're able to stockpile. And what does that mean for you? Say that interest rates drop a few months after you buy the house. In order to refinance to get a new interest rate, you have to have equity in the property. That means that you're able to refinance even sooner. Or what you can also do is pull that equity out and start your investment portfolio. With that equity build up, you're actually able to pull it out and you can use it for a down payment on another house, which then allows you to rent your old house and have somebody else pay that mortgage for you. And you can continue to rinse and repeat this process. And I actually specialize in finding these sort of early access opportunities to make sure that you can cash in on all the benefits that new constructions hold. To learn more about that, click the link below. And lastly, let's talk about how to avoid the most common first-time buyer mistakes. One of the most common ones is not getting pre-approved before you start looking for a house. By not doing so, you risk falling in love with a house that's way outside of your budget. Sellers are also likely not to take your offer seriously, especially in a competitive market. And you might face delays when you do find that home that you do want. Another common mistake is overextending your budget. It's tempting to stretch your finances for your dream home. First-time buyers often forget about property taxes, HOA dues, home insurance, not to mention your lifestyle costs. You don't want to drastically change your lifestyle just so then you can be in your dream home. Because when it comes to home buying, you should be able to have your cake and eat it too, which means that you should be able to have your dream house and continue to live the lifestyle that you want to live. And I can help with that, because my job as a savvy real estate broker is to get homes at a discount so then we can get your dream home inside of your budget. Listen, all of these potential mistakes that I've listed in this video can all be avoided by working with a real estate broker who has done this hundreds of times. My job is to take all of this stress and worry off of your plate so you can have the ultimate buyer experience. To learn more about my exclusive new construction opportunities, click the link below. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. I give out information like this all the time, as well as home tours and tips for first-time buyers. Thank you so much for watching. Be blessed, and I'll see you guys next week.